if you start Shedeur in week 1.
I think he's going to say the same thing. The minute something goes wrong, why didn't you start Gabriel?
Right.
Feels like it's kind of lose-lose there for either guy if they start right away.
Dude, I mean, just starting a rookie is really risky. I just think it's going to be Flacco there.
Outside of being the number 1 pick, you mean, right? Or one of those top draft picks?
Well,
or
it's just you got to if you're the Browns and if you're Stefanski, start Dillon Gabriel. Hey, he showed us he's got the most. He's shown us what we could see, what we saw on tape. He's confirmed it. It's all good.
Right.
And he's the one who goes out against the Cincinnati Bengals and doesn't perform well. What are you just gonna pull him? You got to give him starts. You got to give him start time.
Yeah.
Same thing with Shedeur, right?
Yeah, either guy.
Because if you start him 1 or 2 games and then you pull the rug out, like, what are you then going to go? We're gonna rotate quarterbacks. Now it looks like you don't have a plan. You don't know what you're doing.
Correct.
Either one, you've got to give the starter a month? Wouldn't you think?
Maybe more.
Weeks?
Yeah, 8 weeks. Yeah.
You look at the Cleveland Browns schedule: home for Cincinnati, at Baltimore, home for Green Bay, at Detroit, Minnesota, in London.
It's a rough start.
At Pittsburgh.
It's a rough start.
That looks like Flacco territory to me while a kid marinates. Right? Home for Miami, at New England, bye at the Jets. Now that, with all due respect to the teams that I just threw out there, appears to be a softer opportunity for a rookie, certainly with a bye week, to get in there. And then after that, home for Baltimore, at Vegas, home for San Francisco, home for Tennessee, at Chicago. Now you're getting into a spot where that could be if Flacco doesn't perform well, then you can move to that and tell your fan base, this is what we're attempting to do with our rookie. We're kicking tires prior to having, one would think, a higher draft choice. I think Flacco will perform well. I think we've seen what Flacco does in this offense. I think he and Stefanski are kind of lockstep. I think this is a better team, potentially, offensively, than the one that he had. If Jerry Jeudy is the number 1 that we saw last year with a whole host of quarterbacks. And I think the first 6 weeks is Flacco territory. What are you're going to throw Dillon Brooks or Shedeur in the deep end of that pool to start? And if he doesn't perform well and it looks ugly, what are you going to pull him and then start the other rookie and then go to Joe? I don't know, man.
Can't do that.
I don't think so. Well, I mean, you can. I mean,
it wouldn't be wise.
Daniel Jeremiah is not fresh off the turnip truck here, you know? So he's got his ear to the ground and he knows what a kid can do and potentially not do. I mean, that is a rough go of it the first 6 weeks, as well as, you know, a game that the whole country's going to watch in London, week 5. You know? So that's why I think Flacco, those first 6 weeks, looks to me is somebody who's the adult in the room who basically said, you know, be an adult, act like an adult, right? And that looks like somebody who has grasp of an offense to the point where, okay, this is what we're going to do to start the ship here. And if we're 3-3 or 4-2, then let's stick with them. If we're 1-5, 2-4, then let's go with the kid. Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.